Hi guys, it's Jess here, and I kind of wanted to talk about when you feel emotions that aren't yours. Um, so, like, when you know you're in the front and you know you're okay, but then you tend to feel someone else's, like, sadness, panic, or sometimes even, like, their good emotions. I just kind of wanted to delve into that a little bit and talk about kind of what we do when those things are happening. Um, so as far as like bad emotions go, let's see. So like, I guess for me when I'm doing okay and then I feel someone's like depression, sadness, panic, whatever it is, first I have to like recognize if it's mine or not, and if I know like I'm feeling okay and I don't have anything that should really be bringing me down, then I start kind of asking inward. And sometimes you can also tell because it'll feel like it's an external kind of sadness that's kind of seeping in, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, sometimes I'm just able to recognize that the feelings aren't coming from me. So some of the things I do to help with those is grounding can help a lot, because sometimes you're just disassociated, feeling the inside a little too much or something, so grounding helps. And I'll get into some things I guess I do to help ground here in a minute. And then affirmative talk helps, such as like, I'm safe, I'm an adult, like nothing's gonna happen to us now, things like that. Whatever like will personally help you feel better are good things to say. And then some of the things I do to help calm down also kind of go into the grounding techniques for us. So like I'll have a cup of hot tea, or hold like a soft blanket, or we have like some weighted things that I'll put on top of like our legs or something, or even like lay down sometimes and put it on top of the body. Whatever will help, really, just things of that nature, I guess. Sometimes I'll also just straight up ask inside if there's anything that needs to happen to help the elder that's panicking feel better. And, sometimes you'll get an answer and sometimes you won't. It all kind of depends on communication and if they're able to hear you and if they know what's going on. So, it's just not always possible, but it doesn't hurt to try. Sometimes, and this isn't, normally you can't really do this until after you have gone through more of the healing process, but you might even be able to like look around you and identify a possible trigger. Like sometimes we're able to recognize that, okay, this is the last thing I looked at before I started feeling weird or panicked or whatever it is. So maybe that's a trigger, and then notate it somewhere, keep a note in your phone, keep a journal, whatever helps you. But yeah, just be mindful of those things, I'd say, and then it can kind of help you figure out how to keep yourself more mentally safe. But, feeling other people's emotions from the inside isn't always a bad thing. It can be a good thing. You might feel like excited or even like a calming sensation from them if they're more of like a soother. So good. Sorry. So someone might be around like co-conscious with you, and so that might be why you're feeling the good emotions. If it's like a soother, they might be around to help if you were like panicked prior or something. But you may have also like stumbled upon a positive trigger. And I was speaking with a friend not too long ago. Well, I was co-con speaking with a friend, and I believe they're called glitters. When it's like a positive trigger, like something, a good memory or a good emotional flashback is coming up. Smells are really big with triggering those. So, you know, if you have any smells that just make you feel good, I suggest keeping them around, keeping them on hand. They can especially help if you happen to be feeling someone else's bad memories, you know, because smells are also a really good, helpful tool to get yourself grounded. I'd also say some other good, positive things to utilize depending on you and your system. It's always going to vary. Touch. I know for some of our altars, they need to like cuddle something or hold something to feel better. So that'll help a lot. Taste. If you have like a favorite snack, a favorite food, something that you always just feel good when you drink or whatever, you know, like tea, coffee, something, you know, do that for sure. Like that'll be helpful. You know, sometimes people in here like to look back at good pictures or gifts that they like or watch shows that bring them joy, and that'll help them feel better in the moment. And the music is also a really big one for our system. And like music tends to induce a lot of switches for us and can really dictate who's more around, and so music can be a big one. And I'd say, you know, set up as many playlists as you can like think of, and that should also help you get into like a better emotional state or something when you're feeling a bad emotion from somebody else. Okay. So I know that was kind of, I don't know, I feel like that was kind of all over the place, but I hope that made sense. Like, we're kind of on a like rest day today, so I wanted to kind of make this video, and I hope it helps a bit. It's just something that we've been talking about and it's been on my mind, so I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts. Yeah, and I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day, and I hope next week goes well, and all that good stuff. I do hope that we will be able to make more videos, getting more into a like better routine, but I suppose we will see. Okay. Well, see you guys in the next one later whenever I'm back around. Bye.